Last season, when it all ended and BC lost JB, James Butler, he went to Hamilton. Folks was wondering who was going to take over the running back position, and they sure enough got a bruh in the backfield.
Open it up, courtesy of 48-yard scamper from the running back.
Jarrell Broxton and David Neville wanted to get bigger up front for this.
Now, they say bruh is 5'9", 5'11", but his game, I promise on everything I come to love, bruh play like he's 6'3". And don't let him get in open space, because if he finds a crease and ain't nobody going to close the gap and try to make a tackle on him, he is going to score.
Untouched. Get out of my way. Mizzell to the end.
And any bruh that could be 5'9", 185, a year older than me, can rock a do-rag, a full beard, a tattoo that says family on his neck, and is intimidating as hell as he looks, and could hit this right here, you've got my stamp of approval.
Reason to get the good push on the...
So if you see this face in open space, you gonna learn why they call him Smoke. We're looking at Taquan Mizzell's 2023 highlights, y'all. Let's get it.
Don't kick the dudes with dreads.
What's good, everybody? This is Coach Phil with Coach Phil Reacts, and I am back with another video. So, as you can see, today's video is going to be on BC Lions running back Taquan Mizzell Sr. Got to make sure I get that senior there. Big shout out to you, Smoke. Appreciate you letting me do this, react to your highlights, man. Now, a lot of things that people have said is, oh, what was BC going to do without James Butler in the backfield? How they going to respond? They won't have a bunch of a running game. But I was really impressed with what I saw with Taquan Mizzell. I wasn't really, like, I think I heard his name once when he was at Virginia, but it was not like, it wasn't like nationally known. And now being able to see him and his body of work that he's done so far this season, and looking back at also some of his college highlights.
This is a dollar bill.
Was it the money that made me a savage? Popping them prices and I made it a habit. Towing them pictures and serving them ads. That was exciting to me. I'm so excited to be. Started with nothing, we had to inspire the beat. Niggas that's flying to me. I'm getting to it.
See what I'm saying? Dude was balling. He was doing kick returns, he was doing punt returns, he was still playing running back. Dude could do a whole lot. And I know he had a little cup of coffee in the NFL, and then he's up at BC. So let's just take a look at his stats from his season with the BC Lions. Shout out to Pro Stats Canada for getting me these stats right here. This is rushing yards on the season. Not bad. 700 yards, a little over 700. Not too crazy, but it was effective. It was efficient. He got the yards he needed to get. Now, let's also take a look at his receiving yards. So we got to give context. These are his receiving yards. Not bad. Not bad for your first season. Not bad at all as a starting back. And that's something that I wanted to take a look at, y'all. I want y'all to see what I see. We're going to see I believe we're going to see all the games he had this season. It's about a 15-minute video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if it's your first time to the channel, run over there, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. If you want to join the membership clique, feel free to join the membership clique. The lowest membership is $2.99. You get early uploads of videos, and I'm really starting to work on doing other reaction videos like baseball and different sports like that. So I'm gonna start rolling that in to our repertoire with the membership. And also, merch is on the way. The winter drop is coming. I will put the new Google form in there as soon as I get it done. And without any further ado, let's get small. Let's look up and take a look at Taquan Mizzell's 2023 season highlights. All right, 25, running back Taquan Mizzell. Oh, starting out early. Nice little jump cut. Nice. All right.
Mizzell style of Clinton. It was a 59-yard net. So Lions
backed up a little bit. Oh, right there.
Lots of room up the middle as he cuts it back.
All right.
Picks up a first down for BC after a 13.
A lot of what I like about Taquan Mizzell is he's quick, but he's decisive. He can make decisions. Like what here? Boom. Still keep the feet moving. Still keep going. But he's decisive with where he cuts and where he makes a move. That's hard for a lot of running backs to do because they want to just plow forward. And so catch. And for him being the size that he is at 5'9", 185, is what it says on the stats. But you know he's going to take a hit, but he's got to be able to dish it too. All right. Wait, move. Get outside. Up the alley. But he moves smooth. That's the thing I like also is he's smooth with his running. A lot of running backs that I've seen like over the years are not really like swivel guys. And my standard for me like is a Marshawn Lynch, like on a swivel. That hood style of running. You know what I'm talking about? Like that at hood, I'm swiveling, I'm moving, I'm dancing. When he runs the ball, he's dancing. You know what I'm saying? What type of angle is that? This must be some raw cut footage right here. Now his average carry, yards per carry is like what, I think 4.5, 4.4, whatever it said, 4.8. But that adds up. That's almost 5 yards a carry. That's pretty damn good. And I know folks gonna say, oh, a lot of folks from the States are gonna say, oh, well, he's still got the D-line is backed up a little bit. Like, it's offensive advantage. No, he still got to get the yards. As a running back, you still got to chug forward. You still got to get off the tackle. You still got to go to the yard. You still got to go off the guard. You still got to be patient, but you got to be quick with your decision making. You got to live with the moves you make. You got to die by the moves you make. Bruh can make some moves. I can tell he's ran QB sweep at some point in time in his football career. Okay, so what I mean by that is, you know when you play youth football and you always give the ball to the fastest kid or the biggest kid, the outside that was just bigger than everybody. He played quarterback and his daddy was the coach, so the daddy gonna run QB sweep to the right, QB sweep to the left. I can tell he's ran QB sweep at some point in time in his life. And even if he wasn't a quarterback per se, he's ran sweep a few times, or he's ran toss a lot, or he's ran inside zone, outside zone. He's ran wham. He can run different types of runs, different run plays, if that makes sense. Like there's some running backs that can just they're wham, or they're draw, or they're ISO. But when you have a back that can run different styles of runs, you got something there.
First year with BC, McKinnis.
All right now. Oh, nice little, okay. But the oh, he would have got out of bounds. He would have stayed in bounds. What you doing? Still some yards though. Patient, on the cut, able to step to the side, step back in, do his thing. The little things that'll get you. Because if he doesn't make that move, right here, watch. Now, I gotta give credit to the defense. They did their thing on that. Wrapped him up. And that's kind of tough being a smaller running back. It's tough being a smaller running back just because you do have the center of the lower the gravity and all that stuff, but by God, you got to keep moving. Now, right here. Nice little catch. Damn. Okay, pick it.
To begin the drive, Taquan Mizzell.
And some of these runs are not pretty. They're not the most pretty runs, but they're effective runs. You live by that. You live by the run.
He's got a quarter to go. Trying to throw his way back into it. He begins with a little flare out to take.
Okay. All right. And them's the ones you hate. Them's the ones you hate having to tackle. Ooh.
One tackle and gets taken down just inside the 45.
Pause for a second. Okay, so one of the things that I want people to understand is like, if you're playing linebacker, you got your keys, you got your reads, but your job is I've mentioned it before on the channel. Your first job is what? Stop the run. The worst kind of running back to tackle is one that's just he can stop on it, as they always like to say, stop on a dime and make change out of it. Well, Taquan Mizzell, senior. stops on a dime, spins it, throws it back in your face, and says, keep the change. That's the type of running back he is. And there's only a few running backs in the CFL that I've seen that can do that. You got him, you got Jamal Morrow, you've got... Kadeem Carey is not like a, I'm going to break your ankles, I'm going to be elusive, but when he needs to be, he can be elusive, okay? You also... Kev Glock can do it, but Kev Glock is power. Kev Glock is... Fuck y'all, I'm going to run through you. I'm going to run through the wall, and I'm going to go run all over you through Commonwealth. So, but for Taquan, he's more of, I'm going to be elusive. I'm going to be speedy. I'm going to get around you, but if I need to, I'm going to go through you. So, them is the type of running backs you just hate to go against as a linebacker. Because you already got your mindset. You're like, all right, I'm here. You read step, you see the run, you're going to fill your gap, but then this bro bounces outside, or he jump cuts, makes one little cut, he's gone. So you have your keys and your reads go out the window. Like we gonna get him. We gonna step up and get him somehow, some way. Or you gonna be like, hey, I need help. Move down in the box. And even you move the DB down in the box, you're giving up over top. So even if he doesn't have the ball, you still gotta respect him. And I like that about CFL, where you do have to respect every running back in the league. It's not like there's a team that doesn't have a running back that's, he's not a cog in the system. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to see that. So you gotta respect it. I like it. I like what I'm seeing.
BC marching here, 2nd and 3 on their
I hope that made sense. Because I try not to go too deep and bore y'all with like the X's and O's, but you gotta talk it. You gotta be able to say it. Running backs like this give linebackers fits. Now watch. You play the gap. Now they filled it. Floated the ball. Made it happen. But watch here. You're going to get tired of trying to chase after him. Then your responsibility falls apart. Then you feel like, okay, am I flowing? Am I flowing to the ball, or am I just chasing after dude? It's tough. And even when the crease is not there, even if it's not, the hole isn't fully developed, he can still step right here. See, he still finds a way to get through.
Right to that first down marker, could be a first set.
And by the way, all these DBs have been in good position.
4 of the last 5 first downs for BC have come. 8th play of the drive is a 2nd and 6.
All right, got him. Oh, showtime. Now that. God damn.
First of his Canadian Football League career is a 23-yard
That's I love the dance. I love the damn dance. Fair.
Second passing touchdown of the day. Great news.
Good Lord, seen all day.
1st and 10.
Delay.
BC, a comfortable lead. Back to Mizzell. And Mizzell.
You got to give credit to him for having the vision to be able to get through and adjust his run. I like it. And credit to most of the running backs in the CFL. They all have amazing vision. I have yet to see a running back who has Trent Richardson vision, if you know what that means. Like, if you go here on YouTube, and you'll see there are many videos of Trent Richardson blowing absolute guaranteed touchdown holes to just run. And that style of running is out of style now, but only maybe a couple people do, like Brady Oliveira and, a couple other guys. Oh, right there, he gone. But the vision is everything. So I love that all the starting running backs, even the second man on the totem pole, he's got vision. So I like that. The depth on every team at running back, pretty good. And the vision, look right. Very, very nice to see.
Working from
Here
the
we go.
Calgary 6. Adams
In the flat. Hold on to that.
Touchdown! His 2nd receiving touchdown of the year. And
Talk your shit. He ain't got to talk. Oh, Lord, against us.
Trying to get his team back in this football game. Goes through his running back, Mizzell. Broke 1 tackle. Marshall is there, though, and forces him out of bounds. Just 25 yards for capture so far tonight. Adams Under pressure, out to the right,
Get
drops
out.
it off.
And he stayed outside on that one. Could have got
Close.
he got the
Depends
first
on the
regardless,
spot
but
here.
still.
Mizzell
Uh-oh.
Heading into this week was tied for the lead in touchdown passes with 16. Underway, BC. And off it goes to Taquan Mizzell on the screen, and he has room to run afterwards. Across midfield he goes. Taken down
Check
by
release.
Thurman after a gain of 21. Heading into this one from the BC 35 and a 1st and 10. 4 receivers to the right.
Right there.
Adams looks to the left, and he completes it there to Taquan Mizzell, who heads out of bounds after a gain of 8.
Okay,
So
this is something. Is it Taquan or Taquan? Let me know, bro. Let me know how you say your name correctly, because I don't want another, you know, situation where you comment on my tweet and say it's not such and such, it's such and such. You know, I want to make sure I respectfully say your name right, you know.
Looking short to Mizzell. Taquan Mizzell. He gets across the 50.
Here we go.
Big game for both teams.
Off to Mizzell. 2.5 minutes to go in this.
All right, now we're on to the next one. This is against Montreal. A minute left. Oh,
Mizzell. 5. Touchdown.
damn, not on my dog, not on Reggie.
The breathing room they
Let's watch.
need to put this game away with 1.5 minutes.
Let me get over here. As far as I can get. I can only get so far. But you see right here. Watch.
That they're trying to isolate here. The DN, Sean Lemon,
Sell it.
take the quarterback.
Pitch.
Take the running back, who's the
Gone.
pitch man. Lemon is caught in no man's land as he's kind of drawn in.
Damn.
This time the fake.
Again.
Taquan Mizzell. He's got a
Little pitch. I said pitch. I said pitch. I said pitch. I didn't say the B word. YouTube, don't come after me. All right?
Checks it down to Mizzell.
Oh,
Can't make anyone miss here. Before being brought down at
don't talk.
33-yard line after a gain of 4.
He's got to score twice and get two-point converts.
There we
He's
go.
sitting at 230 yards, looking for his 5th straight.
But patient.
100-yard game. Got a ways to go to get there. This time the check down to Mizzell. Good enough for the first down into Ottawa territory.
All right.
And in and out of the huddle as well.
Oh. Tempo,
Where Adams
tempo,
seems to have
tempo.
been most effective in this game. Ottawa continues to just pressure
Got
with
him.
4. The check down again to Mizzell. This time he makes a man miss. Battling for the first down.
Tackling him's got to be a problem.
Right now defensively.
Because you're going to get around the neck and you don't want to get the horse collar or unnecessary roughness call. But,
Adams drops back.
hey, all right.
Checks it down this time to Mizzell. Gets about half of it, or at least 4 yards.
See, so as we're ticking down, we still got about 5 minutes left. Let's take a second. Let's look at this. All right. Most of the plays that he gets yards on, they're positive. Even if he doesn't get like some big ass play, a big ass gain or whatever, it's still a positive play. It's not like he's running backwards and trying to do too much. He's moving the chains forward, and I like it. They're moving the sticks, moving the sticks, moving the sticks, moving the sticks. So a lot of it, maybe, and even if let's just say for example, he did get 1K. Would the passing game suffer a little bit because let's say all the receivers get locked down, all you can do is just little dinks here to him. You know what I'm saying? Will that be effective? Will that help them? Maybe not. But he does play a role, and I didn't think he didn't play much of a role. Seeing this now, I see that he is a part of the passing game. And down the stretch, I will say, and yes, I am picking my nose. Shut up. I felt like down the stretch, the last couple games, they did get away from the run game to be more of an aerial assault. And that's fine. Vernon had the big 400-yard passing game against Calgary. But then when they played Winnipeg, it's like, okay, y'all could run the ball a little bit. You do got a really good back in the backfield. Like, use him, utilize him. So I feel like in some cases, like, yeah, down the stretch, they had to show that they weren't afraid of Winnipeg's secondary. But, man, you got to run the ball with bruh. You got to give him the ball. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. All right, 34 seconds. This is raw footage. I like this kind of footage. Couldn't really tell what was going on, but I have to watch it back.
2nd and 4, empty backfield. Adams to his
Oh.
running back. Mizzell breaks one
Damn.
tackle. Not the second. Purifoy, former Lion.
Hey, shout out to Purifoy, man. I see you, boy.
A third of the game up here, my friend.
Ooh.
Gonna walk it in, untouched. Get out of my way. Mizzell to the end zone.
That damn dance.
Adds to their lead on the road.
That damn dance. Oh. All right, watch right here. Watch right here.
Block and block down here in the hole. Just huge.
Follow that. Watch the blocks, y'all.
Hit at the line of scrimmage. There's the
Taking the end out. He gone. Kicking that end out.
No chance.
Great blocking scheme. And he fits the blocking scheme very well for this offense.
Adams
Oh, shit.
checks it down to his running back who makes the move, lunges ahead. That ball is out. And now a mad scramble.
Hey, they put it in.
And who
Can't all be
up
wins.
with it this time?
You got to hold on to the ball.
Taylor for 21 yards to Hollins. 1st and 10, Everton 48. Mizzell.
Good run.
Down to the 30.
What'd I say?
All the way to the 10.
What'd I say? Found a crease.
BC. Second of the game for Mizzell. And the
One more time for the people at home.
See a 48-yard scamper
Oh, that's
from
cute.
the running back.
Where?
Look at this and Taquan Mizzell not touched. I mean, not
I love it.
touched.
Yeah, where was everybody, right? Clear path. For
Just the lane wide open,
yards
but not
to the house. Starts this
not
drive
too easy though.
through.
Not too easy, but just he had to hit it.
Adams,
Spread.
Mizzell wrapped up at about the 50 by Niles Morgan.
I'd be mad too.
That's how they'll line up tonight. And the Ferrari is out of the garage, according to head coach Rick Campbell. Dom Rhymes plays tonight.
Unnecessary
Oh, sir.
addition for an already dangerous BC Lions.
And against
offense.
us.
4-yard loss
Great.
for the Mizzell carry. 2nd and 14. Adams goes to his running back. Flag on the play though as he pushes ahead.
I still don't understand why we hesitate to close the gap, but all right.
By the quarterback.
Overthinking.
Adams. Running back again. Mizzell.
Ooh, okay.
Taken down
Yeah.
by
Gotta stay on your feet on that one.
Allen, and that'll bring him 3rd and long. 2nd and 10 for BC. Adams.
Coming.
Looking to throw again. Checks it down. Mizzell. Spin move at the 50. Not sure
He didn't spin anywhere.
Not
But
on
the
Larry
Riders
Dean.
were there.
Honestly, he didn't spin anywhere. He just spun himself backwards.
That's amazing. 3-man pressure. Adams looks deep.
Oh, man.
Mizzell out of the backfield.
We're talking about it for a hand in the break.
Productive drive after a bomber score.
Hey, I was at this
Adams
one.
drops straight back, looks quick, comes back the other way on the
There it is.
screen to Mizzell. Picks up one
Ooh,
block.
ooh.
Very good open field tackle to limit.
Now that's how you tackle.
Just sick. For the BC Lions. They do have some depth, but that would be a
How much
big
time we
loss.
got left?
Lions start from their own 35.
We're almost done.
Adams fakes the handoff. Now he'll
Right.
move to his running back, who has some room to work, and he's got a first down.
You gotta
for the
commit to it.
Lions.
You gotta commit to
Taquan
finishing the
Mizzell
run.
Gets it done. Down to the Calgary 40, just under 90 seconds to play in the half. Adams with time underneath to his running back, Mizzell. Great into the middle of Always.
That Michael Jackson
Got
thrower.
another first down for the Lions.
That-
as
that's-
they march
that-
once again.
Sometimes that irritates me.
Lions. They'll hand it off to Mizzell. Look at this hole.
See what I'm saying?
All the way down to the 35 in a run game that has not done much this season. Strikes for 27 here.
Well, all right. You know what? I think it's time we get to the final thoughts, y'all, because this is the last clip. So that last play, that just made me a little mad, but we're going to live with it. It's time for final thoughts, y'all. All right, y'all. So these are the final thoughts right now. Now that I'm standing, I can probably super kick the hell out of you if you don't get the song right. So, Mr. Producer, play the track that I know you know I want you to play. You might be able to keep your job. All right, so here's the deal. There's a lot of positives when it comes to Taquan Mizzell. The fact that he stepped up, filled the role, did what he was supposed to, and showed that he has the potential to be a top back in the league. Now, a couple things I will say though that I gotta be honest. I have to take care of the ball, and if you're gonna commit to a move, commit to the move. You ain't got to do the whole Michael Jackson Thriller thing. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But other than that, man, there's more positives than there is negatives when it comes to his game. And I know some people were kind of wondering, well, we don't know who he is. But that's the whole point of it. You got to let him go out there and prove himself and let him do his thing. Do I predict Taquan Mizzell Sr. to have a humongous year next year? I believe so. I think with the pieces that they have on that offense, it will open up the run game more, but it also will help in the passing game to have a back like him to be able to do little check releases, do check downs. Hell, run a Texas route if you have to. Run flares, run wheel routes with him. Do different things. You have such a the BC Lions have such a dynamic offense, and people want to say, well, Winnipeg had the best offense. I can't really say that. I can't. As much as I know Winnipeg fans are gonna be mad about that, and that's fine, but when you actually see BC's offense, whether they're going full tempo, whether they're full tempo, they're going to NASCAR, they're doing they're slowing it down, whatever it is, they are liable to make a big play. They're liable at any point in time to go light speed on you and score on your ass. And having Taquan Mizzell back there makes a huge difference. Now, I know there's other pieces, Keon Hasher, Alexander Hans, different people, obviously Javon Catoy. There's other pieces out there, but with Taquan Mizzell, you got it. You've got something here. So their offense, they got it. And you got Vernon at QB, man, scary things could happen with BC. I know people are going to say, oh, the West Finals show that their offense is not effective and it's poorly done. It was a terrible game. I have to agree with you if that's what you're thinking. That BC's offense didn't play their best. You say, oh, it's cold and whatnot. You still got to do your job. I felt like they got away from the run game. They let Taquan kind of just hang around and not really do much in the game. So they got a little pass happy, trying to be aggressive with the pass game, which I understand. You want to prove that you want to use your bread and butter, what got you here, but man, run the ball with him. Let him do his thing. You can't be scared of what's in front of you, and we see it. So big shout out to you, Taquan. Appreciate you, bruh. Really, really appreciate what you do, man. Your game is nice. You like that. This is why they call you Smoke, man. Some of the shit you do is like, whoa, like pop out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all, that's going to be it, y'all. We're going to be on to the next video. Continue to be great, strive for greatness, all that jazz. And always remember.
Brother.
Do you want to go to war? Come on. Do you want to go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?